Hi. So this evening, this bottle seems really tiny every time I pick it up. Anyway, it's only 11.2 ounces. But anyway, this is a Black Ball Porter from what I'm assuming is Tool Brewing, which is actually in Belgium. And it says here that it's an American-style porter. So it's an American-style porter brewed in Belgium. So that's pretty cool. Let's give it a try. So I found this at there's a cool beer place in Walnut Creek called Ole, and they usually have a lot of great beers on tap. They have a whole bottle shop. They also have several that are in a cooler that you can pick up. Wow, that is dark. Look how dark that head is. Anyway, but they have a lot that you can buy that are in the like a freezer section, cooler, whatever that is, refrigerator. Anyway, so I got this and a couple of other interesting ones, including Nightshade by Epitaph, which was a fun drink. So anyway, okay, so let's give this a try. An American porter brewed in Belgium. Aroma. Oh, interesting. Wow, it's almost floral, which I think is really weird. I wasn't expecting that at all. I can't decide if that's floral or not. That's weird. Yeah, anyway, okay. Not terribly grainy. Definitely sweet. It almost smells like it has like a vanilla flavor to it. I've got my power cord back here. Okay. Sorry. I need to get my beer guide, which, oh, it's totally in my pocket. Okay. The smell is really weird. It's distinctly like vanilla or even floral, almost sweet, and that's weird to me. I don't even know if I can't remember all of these new. Yeah, there's totally an American style porter category, an American porter and stout. Right, we're looking for a medium dark malt aroma with a slightly burnt character. Some additional malt character support in grainy, bready, toffee-like caramel chocolate, coffee, rich or sweet. So maybe the sweet, but I really feel like it's a stretch. Like it was almost weird when I smelled that scent here. So anyway. So from your perspective, it looked, and it still does now, it looks kind of light, the head, but it was actually it wasn't tan necessarily, it was definitely brown, but darker than I was expected again, but when I look at the color, boy, this is opaque, no light is getting through here. I am super excited to taste this. Definitely tastes like a porter. I mean, no question in my mind. But it doesn't smell like what I was expecting when I put my nose up to a porter. That's really weird. So I can't even figure out what that is. I'm wondering if that's like an off. I don't even know. All right. Anyway. Wow, this is pretty intense. 8% alcohol by volume. Okay. This is a really intense beer. It's full of flavor and full of interesting things. An American porter, there's actually a category, an American stout, a porter and stout. for American Porter. Its alcohol by volume range is 4.8 to 6.5%. And this is a stronger, more aggressive version of the pre-Prohibition porters and or English porters. Still 8% is high for that category as well, which I think is interesting. So there's an American Stout category. What do they call that now? I can't even... it's been the end of a long week, and it's only Tuesday. Like a Baltic porter almost, I want to say. Maybe that's the word I'm trying to think of. Anyway, the alcohol content of this is really, really high, and not characteristic. Okay, I see English porter. Imperial Stout. Barley wine. Okay, whatevs. Anyway, so for an American porter, I think the scent is different than what I was expecting, and the alcohol content is definitely high. So, but they did say American style porter. So who knows what that means? You know, American style could mean hop forward. American style could mean, you know, high alcohol content. Although now we're kind of trending toward session beers because people want to have a couple. Without getting silly. So, I don't know. I'm kind of confused about how this should be characterized. That aside, let's get back to its qualities. This beer is so full of flavor. I mean, it like starts in the back and it has what I'm always, you know, it's like, I don't even know, dusty or smoky, you know, roasty, toasty, like burnt qualities that are different, very distinctly different from a stout, you know, just a step up from a brown ale, but with these like French roast kind of characters to it, characteristics. It's definitely got those. And then the flavor kind of moves forward to the tip of your tongue and it almost becomes bitey. Nutty, dusty again, I know, but to me that's how I interpret the flavor of a porter. People hear me say that and they're like, I don't want to drink that, and I'm like, no, it's a really good porter. That's just it. That's how I associate that flavor. It just reminds me of dust, and I can't explain that, but nonetheless, anyway, great, really great flavor, and then boom, you get hit with this alcohol content. I mean, an 8% alcohol, like that's no joke. More than double what we'd be seeing in double what we would be seeing in a session ale, which would be under 4%. Wow, it even seems like Belgian-y in the fact that it's doing Belgian lacing, so that's interesting. That smell, though, I can't place that. I don't know if that's like a more earthy floral hops that I'm used to, or what. So that aroma is really difficult for me to reconcile, and I really wish I hope somebody has had this Black Ball Porter, and can talk to me about what they taste when they tasted it, because I don't even know what to think about it. But mouthfeel wise, it's definitely a full beer. Definitely a full beer, but easy on the tongue. You know, packs a wallop with that alcohol content. You can feel it warming in your belly afterward. but very interesting. So very, very well done. And I think a reasonable interpretation on the American style porter, but with some alcohol appeal. So I'm really glad I came across this because it's definitely an adventure. If this is something that you have tried, share with me down below. I would love to hear. I'd love to hear what you think, and then also where you found it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sharing. I hope that somebody comments on this because I want to hear other people's opinions. So, to at Day Prof, and excuse me for that awful brow work. So the brew works in Belgium. You can find him on toolbrew.com, so TOOL brew.com. And it's imported by Shelton Brothers in Massachusetts. So challenging to find here. And this bottle is 11.2 ounces, so it's a little bit skinnier than our regular 12-ounce beers. But when I first read that, I thought, oh, you know, why is it only 11.2 ounces? But it's sneaky 8% alcohol. Anyway, there you have it. Share with me. I would love to hear if this is something that you have tried. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.